Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Legacy of the Divine Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. Website is llewellyn.com. Feel free to freeze frame on that if you would like to, of course. Supportive Oracle cards. Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman. Illustrated by Gretchen Raish Baskin. Websites are torihartman.com, watkinspublishing.co.uk, and watkinspublishing.com. Aquarius. Like, I'm getting like a pew. I don't know what that means. What is a pew? The World card at the end. And the Ace of Cups showing up. Let's go a little farther. Gotta do what you gotta do. I keep... what is this? Somebody's pushed their luck. Somebody pushed their luck. And when I see somebody push their luck with you, because I literally, that's, okay. They did something. Somebody did something here. They pushed their luck. And I don't understand why people underestimate Aquarius, because I feel like it's painfully obvious that you guys are smart. I just feel like it is. Like, I don't understand how people would miss that. But anyway, they might have thought they got the better of you. Because whatever they did, they pushed their luck. And I feel like, oh, you caught it. But you're just like, oh, you don't think I caught it. Okay. I feel like I'm just kind of like, okay, you think you got the better of me on that? All right. Sure. Sure you did. Okay. They ticked you off, but it was very mild. It's kind of like, I didn't freak out, but I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. All right. Yeah, sure. No, I don't know nothing. Yeah, I'm completely oblivious to that, but sure. Sure. They pushed a button. Like, they had the nerve. I feel like that's kind of how this feels to me. Like, oh, they had the nerve. They had the nerve, did they? Okay. All right. I have this very strong, like, oh, you messed with the wrong one this time, buddy. And they did. They did. I don't know exactly what's going on just yet, but I'm like, Aquarius is one of those signs you don't mess with because you really, like, not that you should mess with any sign, not for nothing, but you like, oh my god, just, that was dumb. Whatever they did, that was dumb. It's making me feel bad for them because I'm like, oh, you don't know what you did. Like, you don't know what you did. When you make an Aquarius mad, they play it like they want. Like, you can set somebody up. Aquarius has the ability to set somebody up, and not only do they not know they were set up, they're in the middle of hell before they realize something went wrong, let alone why it went wrong. Y'all are really smart, and you can make things happen if you want to. You should not mess with an Aquarius. Like, I think Aquarius, like Scorpio, I'm always warning people not to mess with a Scorpio because they get you too. Those are a couple of them. Aries will just kill you on the spot. So that's different. Like, you know, if you have a death wish, mess with Aries, they'll just rip you apart. But like Aquarius, Scorpio, especially those two, you don't mess with them. Not that you should any of them, but ooh, they're playing with you, and you're really good at, like, something's going down here, and I feel like you started something. I feel like you made something happen here. You're like, oh, you want to play? Here's the game. Enjoy that. Take it with a grain of salt. If it's not hitting, it's not hitting. But I'm feeling like you kind of like, oh, you want to start with me? I'm ready to play. I got my jacks. All right. I brought my cards. We were playing with your cards before, and they were messed up. I brought my cards this time. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play. Because there's some type of conflict going on here, and you're mediating this conflict. And I feel like you also had a hand in what started here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. Like, you made this happen, and you're like, okay, let's get this going. And then you're mediating the same thing. You know, Loki from mythology, not Greek. No. Norse. Like causes stuff bad to happen, but then is also the person that fixes it at the same time. I'm kind of getting that vibe here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Because I feel like I'm bringing things back into play. Like, okay, that game, like, they thought they won. The thing is, you just let them... It's like I put the game on pause when they did what they did. Now I got things where I want them. Now things are more to my favor. I'm pressing play again, and now we're back in the game, and now it's going to go my way. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's making me nervous because I'm like, if this is hitting, like, you know exactly what you're doing. And judgment is going in your favor, and you're enjoying it. It's kind of like, okay, time for a lesson, and they're going to really feel it. They're going to feel it. Like, they're going to feel it for days, weeks, maybe months, possibly years. It's something. You were, like, really making a point here. And if this is hitting, you're like, yep, and I meant to, and I'm not feeling bad about it, nor should you. I don't know. This is quite the thing. I'm going to say this. I'm a Pisces, so I don't typically go this route, although I have, what is it? I think it's my Mercury is in Aquarius, so I can be talkative, obviously. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You are showing somebody who thinks that they have control of you. You're showing somebody who thinks they have control of you. Oh no. Barely have control of your own life. I feel like that's where you're going with this. Like, you're not just like pointing out that they don't have control over you. You're kind of like, I don't know if you have control of anything there, buddy, because despondence, is that what it says? Despondence, like things are going all over the place. They have control of nothing. They thought everything was nice and sweet and where they wanted it to be, and now everything's a mess. A mess. It's not like you dislike this person. I think that's even... It's making me kind of laugh. You're just making a point. You're just trying to get this person to cool their jets. Like, they need to calm down and, you know, remember who they are and to keep their nose out of things that where it doesn't belong and to leave people alone and to not try to run people's lives for them. You're just making a point. Ironically, I think you like this person. I really do. I get this Three of Cups. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is quite the reading, in my opinion. It's kind of amusing. It's kind of scary. Y'all kind of scary if this is on. If it's not on, then it's not on. But if it's on, y'all kind of scary. Y'all kind of scary. This is gonna make a point. I don't know if this person's gonna figure out exactly what went on. I feel like they're gonna try to figure it out. But they got the Tower here. Things fall apart for them. You help them put it back together. They seem to be still on good terms with you. I feel like you're kind of like making a point to them, like, you know, how about you take care of your own problems before you get into everybody else's? If you just take care of your own problems, then whenever all this goes on, you don't have to be in everybody else's business and you're not, you know, pulled in 50 different directions at once. Just take care of your own stuff and leave other people alone, and you'll be a lot better off and you'll be a lot happier. And I feel like you're making that point, and you're kind of like, you're being nice to them after this. I don't think they're realizing that you kind of like, not only did you set the dominoes up, but you hit the first one over. I don't think they have any clue. I don't think they literally have a clue. If you don't want them to, I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm still like, this is something. This is something. When this moves on at the end, this situation passes, and I feel like I'm wondering if it was even worth it, because this person has tendencies to just get into people's business. And I feel like where this is going to go, I don't think I'm ending up on bad terms with this person. I don't think I'm looking at them negatively, but I do think you're going to distance yourself from them. Because I feel like I made my point, I rectified the situation, I feel like I balanced it out the way I needed to. But then I'm seeing this person doing the same stuff again, and they're slowly but surely getting back into the same habit. And I'm realizing it's just who they are. It's literally just who they are. So I feel like I'm naturally, like instinctually, just like, I'm not thinking about it, but I'm just kind of backing away from their life, and I'm just not connecting with them there that much after this. I'm kind of like, they are who they are. And I do feel like I like them, but I'm like, I want to continue to like them. Sometimes it's easier to like people from a distance. Like, there's just... Sometimes you just have people like that in your life. Like, I like you a lot better over there. So, stay over there. I'm not good at that. I'm usually like, either I like somebody or I don't, and I don't really hide it very well. So this is different. So I'm kind of like trying to relate to this, but I feel like this person is not completely out of your social structure, but you don't probably talk to them maybe once or twice a week max. Once or twice a week max going forward. Kind of like, yeah, you're kind of that one. I want to keep liking you, so I'm just going to keep you over there. And you just don't let them in your life far enough to where they can cause issues again, because they did something in the past and you're like, well, they're just not going to be close enough to do that again. Especially when I realize that they just can't seem to help themselves. They think they're helping everybody. They probably have a good heart. They're not a bad person. And you're like, I want to keep liking you, so to keep liking you, I'm going to put some distance here. And that's what I got. Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.